Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to our French online lessons at Monsieur David French Institute. And we believe you have been enjoying, you have been learning a lot of things here on this platform. Today we are on lesson 3, and the title of today's presentation is self-introduction. That is how to introduce yourself. As you can see the pictures there, you can see these images. They tell us more about people seeing themselves, and you see communications taking place between the 3 images you can see. Very important and pertinent. So these images tell us a lot about self-introduction. And we are going straight to steps to follow in self-introduction. Steps to follow in self-introduction. Okay, as you can see, this man here, this picture is also talking about self-introduction. Given you have the opportunity to speak on a podium or a public gathering, talking about yourself, there are a lot of things you need to be able to say about yourself, and out of them will be giving you 12 points, learning 12 ways whereby you can introduce yourself in any part of the world in French language. Now, we are going to the first one here. Number 1 is greetings. When you are seeing somebody for the first time, the first thing to do is greetings. The second, the next one is name. Your name, your profession, your religion, your habitation, that is where you live, your age, your marital status, whether you are married or not, nationality, admirable qualities, languages spoken, the number of languages you speak, your favorite meal, your favorite food, hobby. So we are going to be treating these ways, these steps today, 12 ways through which you can introduce yourself. Okay, we are going straight one after the other. The first one is greetings, and as you can see here is bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour tout le monde. When you're saying bonjour tout le monde means, just as you can see, it means good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Like you find yourself in the presence of a lot of persons, you just have to address them as everyone. You don't need to be calling their names one after the other. And if peradventure your audience is just a man, you're introducing yourself to a man, you can say bonjour monsieur. You greet first of all. That's the first approach to self-introduction. Bonjour monsieur. Bonjour madame. Bonjour madame. Bonjour monsieur, of course you say bonjour monsieur. Bonjour monsieur is good morning sir. Good morning sir, or good afternoon sir. Bonjour madame. Bonjour madame. Bonjour madame, as you can see, and bonjour mademoiselle. Bonjour mademoiselle. So the first stage is greeting. The second stage of self-introduction is your name. What is your name? How do we ask? And what is the response? The question and the response. The question now, what is your name? How do we ask the question? If peradventure we are the one asking the question, or if we are asked the question, what is your name? There are 2 ways to say it. The first one is the formal expression. Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name? And the informal part is comment t'appelles-tu? Comment t'appelles-tu? The informal version of what is your name. And the answer now, most importantly, is my name is, for instance, my name is Daniel Ibrahim. Daniel Ibrahim. How do we say it? Je m'appelle Daniel Ibrahim. Je m'appelle Daniel Ibrahim. So the second one is name. We are going to the third aspect now, which is profession. What do you do? What's your profession? Now, there are 2 ways to say it, just as I've learned of recent. Formally, we can say quelle est votre profession? Quelle est votre profession? What is your profession? Or the informal way, if you're asking your friend, you say quelle est ta profession? Quelle est ta profession? And the answer to that question is, it may be either, number 1, if you want to say I am a student, you can say je suis étudiant. Now, if a boy wants to say I am a student, a male, he will say je suis étudiant. Je suis étudiant. And the boy will stop here. The boy will not talk about the E. Now, if a girl wants to say, I am a student, how will she say it? She will say, je suis étudiante. We'll call the last T. Now, this E is making the last T of étudiant to be pronounced. A boy will say, je suis étudiant, and a girl will say, je suis étudiante. Now, I am a teacher or lecturer. How do we say that? Je suis professeur. Je suis professor. That's your profession. Very important. The next one, number 4, is religion. What's the religion? That's a nice question. And in a formal way, how the best way to ask the question is, quelle est votre religion? Quelle est votre religion? Or the informal way, you can say, quelle est ta religion? Quelle est ta religion? What's your religion? And the answer to that question is, je suis chrétien. If a boy wants to answer the question, or a man, he will say, je suis chrétien, meaning I am a Christian. Je suis chrétien. And if a girl wants to answer the question, a woman, probably, she should say, je suis chrétienne. A man, je suis chrétien. A woman, je suis chrétienne. Now, what if somebody is a Muslim and I want to say, I am a Muslim? How will you say that? You say, je suis musulman. Je suis musulman. That is a man, je suis musulman. What if a woman wants to answer, I am a Muslim? How will you say that? Je suis musulmane. Je suis musulmane. Now, the next step, number 5 in self-introduction, is your habitation. Habitation is, where do you live? That's the question. Where do you live? How do we say that in French? The question in a formal way, we say, où habitez-vous? Où habitez-vous? Où habitez-vous? That is, where do you live in a formal way, as you can see. And the informal way, how to still say where do you live, is où habites-tu? That is, you're asking your friend, where do you live? You say, où habites-tu? Informal. Now, the answer to that question, if you want to say, I live in Ibadan, in Oyo State. I live in Ibadan, in Oyo State. You can say, j'habite à Ibadan. J'habite à Ibadan, dans l'état d'Oyo. J'habite à Ibadan, dans l'état d'Oyo. If you want to say, I live in Lagos, how do you say that? J'habite à Lagos. Thank you. We are going to the next step now, which is number 6, age. One of the most important ways we can introduce ourselves. If you want to say, how old are you? One of the best ways of asking the question in a formal way is, quel âge avez-vous? As you can see, quel âge avez-vous? Quel âge avez-vous? Meaning, how old are you? Quel âge avez-vous? Now, in an informal way of asking the question to you, you may say, quel âge as-tu? If you ask your friend, quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu? Now, how do we answer the question? One of the best ways to answer the question, if you want to say, I am 10 years old, you say, j'ai 10 ans. J'ai 10 ans. I am 10 years old. If you want to say, I'm 20 years old, you say, j'ai 20 ans. J'ai 20 ans. Thank you. We are going to the next one. We are proceeding to the next step, which is number 7 of the steps in self-introduction. And number 7 is marital status. Marital status. Now, I want to ask somebody, are you married in a formal way? How do you say that? You say, êtes-vous marié? Êtes-vous marié? Êtes-vous marié? That is a man. If you're asking a woman, it must be in brackets. The E must be joined to this, so we have 2 E's. Good. Êtes-vous marié? What of in an informal way? You're talking to your friend, your colleague. You can say, es-tu marié? Es-tu marié? Are you married? Informal way. Now, how do we answer the question? You want to say, yes, I am married. How do you say that? Say, oui, je suis marié. Oui, je suis marié. yes, I am married. And if no, you are not, if no, you are single, you can say non, je suis célibataire. Non, je suis célibataire. No, I am single. We're going to the next step now, which is nationality. Your country, where you come from. Very important to know that sometimes, because your nationality tells us more about you, and we need to know more about you. So we're talking about your nationality. A question may be asked, or you may be the one asking that question. What is your nationality? In a formal way, we say, quelle est votre nationalité? Quelle est votre nationalité? That is, what is your nationality? And in the informal way, you can say, quelle est ta nationalité? What is your nationality? If you are a Nigerian, a man, you will say, je suis Nigérian. For example, me, I am a Nigerian. I will say, je suis Nigérian. But if for adventure a lady wants to answer the question, or a woman precisely, she will say, je suis Nigériane. A lady will say, je suis Nigériane. I am a Nigerian. On the other hand, the one will say, I am a Togolese, like a man or a boy will say, je suis Togolais. Je suis Togolais. We not say, je suis Togolaise. The S will not be pronounced. Je suis Togolais for a man. Why for a woman or a lady, she will say, je suis Togolaise. The S here we pronounce as Z because it's found between two vowels. Je suis Togolaise. Thank you. We're going to the next step, which is number 9, and we're talking about admirable qualities. Admirable qualities. You want to tell us more about yourself, some qualities in you, internal qualities or physical qualities. External. Number 1 here is, if you want to say I am handsome as a boy, how will you say that? Say je suis beau. Je suis beau. Je suis beau. Meaning I am handsome. If you want to say I am beautiful, how do you say that? Je suis belle. Je suis belle. I am beautiful. If you want to say I am intelligent, how do you say that for a boy? You say je suis intelligent. Je suis intelligent. Je suis intelligent. Why a girl or I am intelligent? You say a girl will now say je suis intelligente. The T will be pronounced. Je suis intelligente. Now the next one, whenever I say I am funny, how do you say that? You say je suis amusant. Je suis amusant. For a boy now, we say je suis amusant. I am funny. Why a girl will say je suis amusante. Je suis amusante. I am funny. The next one, if you want to say I am tall or big, you can say je suis grand. A boy will say je suis grand. Je suis grand. Why a girl will say je suis grande. Je suis grande. If you want to say I am short, I am short. You know, how do you say that? You can say, a boy will say, je suis court. Je suis court. Why a girl will say, je suis courte. Je suis courte. Good. We'll go to the next one now, number 10, which is languages spoken. Probably somebody is asking you this question. How many languages do you speak? You know, how many languages do you speak? You can ask the question, but here I made it to be formal alone. You know, you can make it informal too. Formally, how do we ask the question? Is combien de langues parlez-vous? How many languages do you speak? In the formal way, you say combien de langues parlez-vous? Combien de langues parlez-vous? How many languages do you speak? Very, very simple, like and in the informal way, if you want to say how many languages you speak, you can say combien de langues parles-tu? Parles-tu informally. Now, okay, the answer, the proposed answer here is je parle français, anglais, allemand, espagnol, chinois et yoruba. Meaning I speak French, English, German, Spanish, Chinese, and Yoruba. Now, I will say it again more slowly. Je parle français, I speak French, anglais, English, allemand, German, espagnol, Spanish, chinois, Chinese, and Yoruba. Je parle français, anglais, allemand, espagnol, chinois, et Yoruba. I speak French, English, German, Spanish, Chinese, and Yoruba. Now we're going to the next step now, number 11, which is your favorite food. You want to tell us what is your favorite food or what your favorite food is. The question is, what is your favorite meal? And in a formal way to ask the question, you can say, quel est votre plat préféré? Quel est votre plat préféré? In a formal expression, what is your favorite meal? In an informal expression, in asking a question, you can say, quel est ton plat préféré? Quel est ton plat préféré? Informally. Now, the answer is, mon plat préféré, c'est du riz. Mon plat préféré, c'est du riz. That is, my favorite meal is rice. And lastly, for this lesson, we'll be talking about number 12, which is hobby. We're going to be talking about hobby, and here we're going to learn what do you love doing during your leisure, your free time. Like, I want to ask the question, this is how to ask. You can say, qu'est-ce que vous aimez faire pendant vos loisirs? Qu'est-ce que, just as you can see number 12, qu'est-ce que vous aimez faire pendant vos loisirs? What do you love doing at your leisure? What do you love doing at your leisure? Now, a proposed answer here is, j'aime jouer au football. J'aime jouer au football. That is, I love playing football. And another word here is, j'aime voyager. I love traveling. There are a lot of examples more. Like a lady, you can say, j'aime danser. I love dancing. Very importantly, this is bringing us to the end of our class. And for today, we are happy to have you. And we do appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us today. And we do encourage you to subscribe to our channel. And in addition to that, we always feel free to play our videos over and over again. And if you have any question to ask, always feel free to ask your question on YouTube or any platform you can get us. Thank you so much. Wish to see you next time. Bye.